Hello again. Welcome to MMA Diary number 6. I've been sick, so this one's gonna be hella short. Ugh, I just said hella. I'm out of my mind. Okay, look at this crazy guy I created right here. Pretty weird, right? Okay, let's go play. Fight now. We're gonna do Rumble. We're gonna talk about the Rumble vs. Bader card real quick, and then we're gonna preview the Hendricks vs. Wonderboy card. And I can't foresee this going longer than 20 minutes, so just hang out with me, I guess. Okay, so the Rumble vs. Bader card. What I got right, I got the Alexander Yakovlev, I don't know, Russian guy. I got his fight right. I got Kevin Casey versus Rafael Natal right. I got Jimmy Rivera versus Uriel Contra right. I got Barnett versus Rothwell right. That's 4 I got right. Got a lot wrong. Dustin Ortiz versus Wilson Reese. Got that wrong. Olivia Ben Mercier. Got that wrong. Turk Safadine. Got that wrong. Brian Barberina. Go figure. Beat Sage Northcutt. And then I picked Bader even though my notes said Rumble. I got tricked into going with Bader. I was like, what if he can do sort of what Eddie Alvarez did against Anthony Pettis? Didn't really work out for me. I didn't get to watch a lot of this card actually, because I was at my girlfriend's parents' house doing a whole thing over there. So I watched the main event live. No, I didn't. I watched. What did I even watch? I think I watched the end of the Turk Safin Ellenberger fight. I watched all of the Sage Northcutt fight. And then I watched a little bit of the Jimmy Rivera versus Uriel Contra fight, but then I left after they read the decision, and then I came home and I watched the other 2 fights. So I didn't watch this card that closely, so I can't even give you any real analysis on it of what I thought. Good for Tarek Safin. Jake Ellenberger, man. I guess UFC is gonna release him, maybe. Bellator will snap him up. But
Fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Red trunks for Johnson.
Oof.
Black trunks for Bader. Joe Ryan Bader, an All-American wrestler.
I love Ben Rothwell. I can't wait for him to fight like a huge name. He beat Alistair Overeem already, and then submitting Josh Barnett is a hell of an accomplishment.
Nice combination. Caught him again.
And then tapping Mitrione with that go-go choke. That dude's a beast. I like Ben Rothwell a lot. How you like this, Bader? Boom.
He gets in a north-south.
Whoop. Whoop.
Kind of amazed the referee hasn't decided to stand these guys up.
Bader got caught by the right. Big shot. This is it.
I'm really hoping Ben Rothwell gets a title shot. I feel bad for what's his face.
He's knocked down. Big punch.
I feel bad for what's his face.
Back to his feet again.
Goddamn.
He hit him with the hook.
What the hell is that guy's name? The guy who just accepted the title fight on 2 weeks' notice.
Trying to connect on
This is
that.
embarrassing.
Nice. I like that, Mike. I like how he's mixing it.
Oh my god.
He takes him with that uppercut.
Stipe Miocic, that's right. Oh great. I look away for 1 second and I get taken down.
Man. He connects with the head from the top. In half guard now. Good hammer fist.
Come on, Rumble.
Trying to get to side control there. Now
made a good elbow. Very nice.
Bader's keeping busy from his half guard. And he connects with that punch. Final minute of round one. Nice job getting back up.
I feel bad for Stipe because he deserves a title shot too. And I don't want Ben Rothwell and Stipe Miocic to fight because that's a waste of a contender. But I'm thinking Stipe deserves it just because he decided to take it on short notice. Not that Ben Rothwell was offered it. I'm not saying that, but
There it is, swing and a miss. Johnson with the nice combination. 5 minutes in the books. Round one.
Bader's getting his ass kicked.
Pick for fight of the night. These guys
The Rumble vs. Bader fight, Ryan Bader looked like he totally panicked and went in for a half-cock takedown. And then he was desperately trying to grab onto a Kimura. And Rumble just stiffed him from his back. Which is crazy. I mean, he snuck a punch under his arms. He flattened him out, and then he snuck a punch under there. He knocked him out. That was crazy. Kind of sucks for Ryan Bader because now he's I mean, what do you do with him now? You know, he's beat Sugar Rashad.
He connects with the right hook.
left, right. Oh man, they are winging at each other.
Whoop. He beat Sugar Rashad. Shit. I guess you could have Bader fight Glover. Did they fight already? I don't know if they did.
Great movement on the ground. Johnson gets up, and he's back ready to go toe-to-toe.
And Rumble, yeah, he deserves the next shot at John Jones. There's nothing left to say about that.
There we go. Nice hook. A big counter right.
Sage Northcutt, poor kid. I don't know if I buy into this whole strep throat story, but I feel bad for him having to tap like that on national television in his first nationally televised fight. But the UFC put him there.
Man, he's really mixing things.
Alright, I'm sorry, I have to blow my nose. My MMA videos are what I get the most traffic on. Most people don't watch for more than a few minutes, but I'm sure that blowing my nose into the mic is going to get a lot more viewers. But, gotta do what I gotta do, I'm sick.
He connects with that knee.
Nice knees.
Hell yeah.
Half guard.
Good punch.
Nice job getting back
Big
up.
shots.
There he's out. Stiffed him. There you go, did you enjoy that? Let's see here. Anything else I want to talk about with this card? Like I said, I didn't watch all of it.
Let's take a look at it again.
I'm super pumped for Ben Rothwell. I feel bad for Bader. Rumble Johnson. Rumble Johnson getting the next light heavyweight title shot after Cormier gets his ass kicked. Cormier wants the third fight against Jones, so I'm assuming he thinks he's going to win this fight. But Rumble's next. And then what happens with Gus? I don't know. Have Gus fight Bader? I don't know, I suppose that's something you could do. Okay, so on to the next one now. Okay. Well, I guess I could just do my quick news and notes here. Oh, shit. Sorry. Yeah, the only news and note I have for this week, because I've been sick, I haven't had any time to prepare anything, I haven't done any videos or anything like that. My only note that's of major importance is Benson Henderson deciding to sign with fucking Bellator. Who would have thought that Bellator is gonna be the real competition for fucking UFC? Not necessarily the real competition, but next best. Man, come on. I don't think they have Stephen Thompson in here. We'll check. They have Mike Pyle. Go figure. Nope. No Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. So we'll just go with that. Sure, we'll go with Pascal Kraus. Man, my nose is running like a motherfucking faucet. So this is the 196 card that got canceled and turned into UFC Fight Night 82. I looked over the card. Not a lot of great fights. I'm only going to pick the top 4 because the other ones are kind of whatever. I just looked at them quick. And I'm just picking chalk all the way. Hendricks versus Thompson. I'm going with Hendricks. I don't like Hendricks, but I'm going with him. I think, God, it would be so great if Thompson can knock him out and just sort of shut him up and make him go back through the food chain again. Hendricks is always complaining about shit. Just make weight and actually fight. His Robbie Lawler fights and GSP fight was awesome. He has great knockouts. He's a good fighter. He's just annoying as hell. Roy Nelson versus Josh Rochold. Rochold could out-wrestle Roy Nelson, but Roy Nelson's kind of underrated everywhere. He's just not great. He's just got a fucking lightning fast anvil of a right hand. But I think that Roy Nelson's gonna catch him and take him out. I think Rochold's only real advantage, if anything, is his wrestling. He's kind of a boring fighter. Olivier St. Peru, or what the hell? What, is that his first name? I don't know, OSP is what everyone calls him. He's fighting Rafael Cavalcante, or I think that's his first name, Cavalcante. I'm picking OSP. I think he took up, when he fought Glover, he went too high, too quick. I'm excited for OSP. Light heavyweight could use some fresh blood like him. Hopefully he's able to get a convincing stoppage. And then Joseph Benavidez versus Zach Markovsky. I like Zach a lot, but Joseph Benavidez is he's fucking awesome.
And he's looking for that left.
He's the prince of the featherweight division, and Mighty Mouse is definitely the king. And that's my 4 major picks for the Fight Night 82. And I already mentioned that fucking what's his face Benson signed with Bellator. Yeah, I was talking about that. Then I got sidetracked because I was looking for Wonder Boy. All right. I don't even know anymore. Ah, god damn it.
Nice job getting the Muay Thai claw. Good roundhouse. Oh, nicely done.
Check that one.
Nice leg kick. Solid hook to the head. Both fighters engaged.
Shit.
Kraus gets the single. Johnny Hendricks' opponent needs to be aware that he is still very dangerous on his back here.
He has a very aggressive guard. He will throw up multiple submission attempts and chain them together.
Benson Henderson signed with Bellator is interesting for a number of reasons. Mainly is that it's showing that the Adidas deal is going to drive fighters out of the UFC who are looking for additional revenue via sponsors. Holy shit! He caught me.
Half guard.
Big punch.
Hendricks gets it back to side control. Good ground and pound. Solid strike. Nice job getting back up. Slips and rips.
And you think a fighter like Alistair Overeem could make a shit ton of money with sponsorships.
Look at that, right to the temple.
And Benson Henderson made it clear in his interview with Ariel Helwani in the MMA Hour that fucking
Foot stomp by Krause.
Fighting top names wasn't on the top of his list. He just wanted to make sure he had money for his family. So that shows that
Here we go, round 2.
that shit's gonna make a difference in the long run. So the UFC better find additional ways for their fighters to make some serious dough. Everyone knows they're the big boys in town, that they're the major leagues, but you add Viacom's money to the mix. And Viacom doesn't give a shit about mixed martial arts fighting. All they care about is goddamn sponsorship money and ratings.
Landing 63% of his total strikes.
So if Bellator can get the ratings, they're gonna pay the fighters who can get them those ratings. And Benson Henderson, he's not the most well-known name in the sport, but he's definitely marketable. I mean, former UFC lightweight champion.
Looking for a body shot. Good right by
Beat the not the poster boy of the UFC. Definitely not the poster boy, but Frankie Edgar is sort of he's not their mascot either, but
Nice knee to the body.
he's a legendary UFC fighter. I don't know if the common folk know about Frankie Edgar, but they should.
Good defense with the parry.
There's a kick to the body.
Big right hook by...
I think if Bellator is able to sign Aljamain Sterling and Alistair Overeem, that they are right there in contention with the UFC for being the potential to draw
Nice defense. He blocked that.
or put together a really interesting card. They don't have... I don't like what they're doing with like Paul Daly and fucking Josh Koscheck and all that, where they just give him cream puff fights all the time. And I don't like what they're doing with Hoist Gracie and fucking Frank Shamrock. That's sort of a travesty. Not Frank, Ken Shamrock. But, oop. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to go for a knockout. But,
Both men exchanging.
you know, Phil Davis, Benson Henderson, Josh Thompson, Alistair Overeem, and fucking Aljamain Sterling are all really good fighters. Or at least Josh Thompson used to be. You throw Tito Ortiz on a freak show card, Kimbo Slice on a freak show card, and you can put together a really fun frickin' fight night. There we go. So once again, I'm going with Hendricks, Roy Nelson, OSP, and Joseph Benavidez. I went. Where did I go last week? I said I got 4 right, and I got 6 wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got 4 right, 5 wrong. I can't believe Olivier Aubin-Mercier got beat. I thought that kid was gonna be fucking solid, but I didn't even watch the fight, but he got beat. So that's a bummer. So this is the least entertaining MMA Diary. Not that any of the other MMA Diaries were really entertaining, but I'm sick. And I'm blowing my nose in the mic, and I'm coughing. And I barely did any research for any of this shit. I didn't even watch the Bellator. I have it recorded. I have the boxing that happened Saturday night recorded. I have all the prelims recorded. I still have World Series of Fighting to watch. But, who knows? You know, what the hell? Whatever. Tim Means got popped by USADA. He's out of the Cowboy fight in Pittsburgh. It's going to be Cowboy versus Alex Oliveira, the Brazilian Cowboy. Cowboy versus Cowboy. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next MMA Diary.